Busy day today. We're a couple of training sessions down at the Manchester Institute, and I've a media workout again later on for the big fight at Windsor Park at Ricky Hatton's gym. Me and Tyson Fury will be down there. So flat out, busy. We're up early this morning, but wouldn't have it any other way.
Never putting your heels flat.
Okay. Don't touch your heel down at all. We're here at the Manchester Institute of Health and Performance just doing a strength and conditioning session. I'm in with Simon Bitcon, who works with Manchester City. Short session today, a few different exercises, but we're not trying to build size. We're 2 weeks out from a fight now, so it's about fast, explosive, lifting heavy, pushing weights fast, and firing your muscles up and keeping switched on. Whereas before, everything I was doing was hard. Every session was hard when I was training in London, and I felt like it was being run into the ground at times. Now I'm doing it a bit more clever, and we have a smarter approach to it. We have our easy days, we have our hard days, and we have to graft, and I just feel like my body's holding up a lot more.
Today we're basically obviously looking closer towards the fight now. We're working on more sort of his neural system in terms of making sure that his system is ready to explode. So we're doing heavy stuff and we're doing fast stuff. So basically when he's coming to fight now, he's ready to explode. It's not really about getting more muscle now, it's about making sure that when he wants to use the power, it comes straight away. So it was a short, sharp session today.
No, you have to train smart, and that's it. I've never trained smart in my career as a professional. I always trained hard, and almost too hard, and ran myself into the ground maybe at times. And now I'm training smart. I record my heart rate in the morning. Every morning when I wake up, if it's elevated, I maybe have a bit of an easier day that day. So it's about listening to your body, especially as the older you get. I'm 31 now, but I have a smarter approach to training. Mentally, I'm ready for anyone. Physically, I'm ready for anyone. So, you know, all thanks to the MIP and obviously to Jamie and the rest of the team, MTK and Frank, everyone involved has given me just a bit between my teeth again. And, you know, I want to win world titles. First session of the day done, just on a nice explosive weight session. Going to get a bit of food now. Almost a year. I've been here in Manchester. It feels longer, to be honest. Not in a bad way. I just feel like I'm starting to know the place now, and I like it. I like Manchester. I think it's a bit more. It's similar to Belfast. And, you know, comparing it to London anyway, where I used to train. It's the people are similar to the people of Belfast, and a bit more laid back, working class, and I like it. I like it. I'm having, this is my first meal of the day. I've trained already, so I'm on my first meal. I'm having a bit of sourdough toast, 2 bits, a bit of avocado, and a couple of poached eggs, and it's only carbs a day in this TV. That's all we do, that's the only carb source of the day, and then we're getting close to a fight now, so I'll have a couple of kind of high protein, low fat, a bit of veg or whatever later on, and that's it a couple of times. At this point, like in the camp, I'm starting to restrict things. So again, this is probably my biggest meal of the day. You know, I've done my first session on empty, but this is my big meal. The next 2 meals will be a little bit smaller, and then I'll maybe snack on some berries or whatever. Genuinely, I'm doing some of the best stuff that I've ever done as a boxer. Like, I'm ready to fight. It's just about making weight, but I could fight 12 rounds tomorrow if I wanted. So it's about not pushing it too soon. Just finished about to eat. We're back at the MIP here, about to do a session in the altitude chamber. I'm doing a bit of an easier session. Normally we do a little bit of punching in here. I'm just going to shadow box, bike on the treadmill, It's set at 34 degrees temperature-wise, and we're set at 3,000 metres as well, altitude above sea level. So it gets pretty hard as the session goes on. And the institute understand that I'm a boxer, and everything else is kind of there to help me as a boxer. So boxing's first and foremost. I need to get my boxing training done. I need to be sparring, I need to be punching, and then everything else kind of falls into place.
Without a doubt, you can't deny that it makes them fitter. I think there's two sides of it. I think one of them is the psychological side of it. Knowing that they've done the altitude training then gives them that belief in the fitness, which sometimes you can question if you think, oh, have I trained hard enough? Have I done this? Have I done that? They now know they've done it. The other side of it is they can look at the statistics and go, right, well, this is where I know I was at 5 weeks out from a fight. He's not guessing, he now knows he's in a better place physically than he was then. So that then has a knock-on mental effect for him to go, do you know what? I was fantastic against an air, I felt brilliant, and I'm even better now than I was then. So he's a different animal.
Yeah, I'm a professional athlete at the top of my game, and it's something that I should have been doing, I think, for a number of years now. So I record everything, like everything. There's no guesswork involved. You know, they're constantly monitoring your weight. They're monitoring your body fat levels. You get tests for concussion and stuff in there. You get hydration tests. And we do power tests and stuff at the start of camp and at the end to see how much more powerful we are. Just finished the session in the altitude chamber about 45 minutes ago. We came straight down here, get dried off into cryotherapy for some recovery. It's set at 120. You're in here for 2.5 minutes and I'm already feeling better for it. As a professional athlete at the very top of my sport, I need to be training like a professional athlete, and Jamie put me in touch with these people, and it's been flying ever since, and I'm in the shape of my life, really am. That's my day all over at the Institute. I'm off for a little bit of food now, and then I'm going to do a little bit of pads with Jamie. Going to do a wee bit of a workout, 10 minutes max, that's all, and for the media. So getting taped up here, gloves are tied, yeah. It's a big night for me. It's a big occasion for the city. You know, I'll fight at the new Windsor Park with Fury and Paddy Barnes and everyone else on the bill. It's a huge night, but Luke Jackson, he's a decent fighter, but I'm a different level. That's it, day's done, few training sessions in, some media obligations filled as well, and looking forward to the fight now. Cannot wait.